Hi, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome to the Let's Keep Moving with Risha podcast. If you're new here, we talk about life, mental health, love, growth, and everything in between here. If you're an avid listener, thank you so much for always coming back. I really appreciate you. So if you're ready, let's keep moving. Don't you think it's weird that I'm hearing myself because of these headphones? And don't you think it's a lot more weird that you're seeing me right now? Thank you so much for tuning in, friends. It's been a while. I know that I've been like MIA for the past 2 weeks, but it's because of this thing that I'll be talking about today. And I'm so excited and I'm so pumped kasi not only is today very special because you're seeing me, I also bring with me a lot of lessons from my experiences for the past few weeks. Honestly, a lot of things have happened. Like, sobrang dami talagang nangyari. I can talk about it today. I just want to give you a quick story about what happened for the past few weeks. So basically, I went to Davao. I went to Davao to attend an Essence retreat, which was facilitated and done by my coach, my transformational coach, Coach Libni. It's been an amazing experience. Like guys, alam nyo ba na first time kong mag-ride sa plane. And it's always been a dream of mine na sumakay ng eroplano. Actually, nasa vision board ko siya na nasa likod ng camera. Nasa vision board ko siya na sabi ko, gusto ko this year makakasakay ako ng airplane. Because, yeah, a quick backstory again. Backstory sa backstory. Yeah, it's weird. But every time kasi na the whole family or my parents would go to places, especially Cebu, palagi silang, of course, sumasakay silang airplane. And hindi ako nakakasama palagi. I don't know why, because sometimes, yeah, my school, and I also have to take care of the family business. So parang, ang only option na lang is iwan ako. But this time, sabi ko, it got me thinking na when I booked the ticket to Davao last July, sabi ko, oh my God, my younger self would have been very proud of me. Kasi this time, I paid for the ticket myself. I paid for everything to go there. I paid for my fee for the retreat. I paid for the ticket. I paid for everything. It just makes me so proud of myself for doing that move. Kasi, yun nga, palagi akong iwan before. So, ang galing lang na yeah, dreams do really come true. I was in the plane and my dad was calling me kasi nga nagulat sila na ang layo na ng nararating ko. Davao, hello. So nagulat sila na pupunta ako ng Davao. So nung nasa plane ako, they were really eager in contacting me every now and then. So tumawag yung father ko sa akin, sabi niya, "Oh, masarap ba sumakay ng eroplano?" Kasi he knows the struggle of riding in a plane kasi ayaw niya ng long hours. Usually kasi syempre, from here sa Asia to Europe, sobrang tagal ng travel. So, medyo nadala siya doon. Sabi niya, oo, ang saya. And I was literally crying. Like, literally crying. Especially when I saw the city lights when the plane was taking off. Oh my God. This really is, one for the books, and I would not forget this. So, yeah, a lot have happened in the retreat. Like, really a lot. I can't wait to go big around that, especially in the coming weeks in this platform of mine. So basically, aside from that, alam nyo ba na after going to Davao, I have a very early call time for a speaking engagement sa isang university, sa isang college dito from my hometown. So, super aga ko doon. And then sa hapon, meron akong exam. And then, a week after, may talk pa ako. And that's also the week na sobrang daming final exam, super daming deadlines, super daming outputs, super daming gagawin sa school. So, final week yon, hell week sa university. Tapos may talk ako at the end of the week. And then, a week after, meron ulit. And then, that week after, that weekend then, which is what was last weekend, is meron din. So, you can imagine what I have gone through for the past few weeks. I know na I should have seen this coming, but I just really thought that I really would have the time to edit. Pero, oh my God, wala. Sabi ko pa naman sa sarili ko na mag-edit ako sa plane or sa airport ng podcast na nirecord ko na prior. Pero, hindi pa din. I just used those time to enjoy and savor the moment, which was really emotional for me. I did not regret na I just used those time to pause, to think, and not think about any other thing, especially work and content stuff and all the other things. But right now, guys, I'm back and you have my word that you'll see me every week, especially every Monday. So today, super special ng pag-uusapan natin because this is just a recent happening. This is an experience of mine last weekend, and I can't wait to share it with you. As you may have seen on the title, what we're talking about today is the secret to getting what you want. And isn't that spicy? How can anyone, is there really a secret to getting what you want? Actually, there is, and I'm gonna talk about it today. So yeah, going back, super daming nangyari. And with that happenings in my life, I also have a lot or a list of things that I also want to do before 2024. I want to plan ahead, especially with the content stuff, with Spotify, with podcasting, with Facebook and everything. So parang ang dami kong gustong i-line up before 2024 starts. Tapos sabi ko, I want to start a video podcast. And I want to start it next year. Sabi ko, January 1 yata is Monday. Tama ba? Yeah, January 1, Monday. Not sure, pero sabi ko, sakto, I want to launch my video podcast that day. And I just got overwhelmed with a lot of things that I have to prepare to have a video podcast. I was, as a Virgo, I want things to be perfect. I want to have a nice background. I want to have a nice microphone. I want everything to be perfect. I want this, I want that. So parang ganun yung mindset ko bago pa lang ako mag-start. Pero because of the retreat and a lot of realization in between, sabi ko, no, I'll just start this. Let's just dive in. Let's jump right into it. Even if things are not perfect. Even if things are flawed, even if it's cringe, I just want to start it. Kasi I've been doing this for like half of my life. I want things to always be perfect. I know what's gonna happen. If I'm waiting for things to be perfect, I'm never gonna do it. You see, I started everything out with just my phone. I started posting reels online with just my phone. Tapos sabi ko, gusto ko mag-start ng YouTube channel, gusto ko mag-start ng podcast, pero sabi ko gusto ko pag may camera na ako. Pero 'di ba, sayang yung panahon na you should have started, you should have learned along the way. Pero you postponed it just because things and the situation you're finding yourself in is not perfect. That's just one nugget that you can get from today's episode. Aside from the update in about my life, I also want you to get that. Do not wait things to be perfect. Jump right into it. Kasi I think the beauty in our life right now, the beauty in this generation is we can learn along the way. Like right now, alam ko na super ingay yata ng background ko, but hell, I don't care. I just want to start right away. And you know what's weird? Ang initial plan ko pa is because I was talking about this kay Coach Yani, and it got me thinking na possible nga pala na magkaroon ako ng video podcast. And since I want it to be perfect, sabi ko, I would rent an Airbnb for like 2 days to batch content and do those stuff. Pero sabi ko, you know what? Nandito na din naman ako sa kwarto ko. I have my free time. I have a lot in my head. I have a lot of things to talk about. Just screw those noises. Screw not having the perfect setup. Screw not having the perfect background. I just want to do it. I am always finding myself in a state of overanalyzing things. Na minsan na paparalyze ako because of that. I believe there's a term about that, but I can't recall. But basically, sometimes I do that, and I'll be very, very honest. It's what's happening to me for the past couple of weeks. Sometimes, kapag may gusto akong bilhin and all that stuff, I just can't decide. There's a lot of options out there kasi. So parang I'm really, really having a hard time deciding. So sometimes it's really what's stopping me from doing what I want. So sabi ko ngayon talaga, this is not how it is supposed to happen. This is not how I envisioned it. This is not how my first video podcast episode turns out to be. But I'm happy I made that move. At the end of the day, this is me. I love what I do, and I don't want to let any other external circumstances or situation affect me from the things that I want to do. If I want to do it, even if things are not perfect, I would. And I think it should be the habit of all the creatives out there. It should be the habit of all the students, of all the people out there to not wait for things to be perfect. To not wait to have the perfect camera, to not wait to have the perfect setup, to not wait for things to just be all planned out or perfect. You just have to start. And I think that this is one of the secrets for us to get what we want, to just go to it. Sabi nga ni Mark Manson, it's not about what you want, it's about what you're willing to suffer for to get what you want. Kasi we have been wired by society, by social media, na it's fun to earn money online. It's fun to have a business. It's fun to earn money. It's fun to have these platforms where I can share my talent and all that. But what am I willing to suffer for to be able to achieve those things? What am I willing to lose and to let go of to achieve those things that I really, really want? As for me, I had to like eat my ego to publish this online kasi I know it's not perfect, kasi I know na it could have been better, but that's what I'm willing to suffer for. I'm willing to do this one step at a time so that eventually I'll get better. So if that's the first thing, I wonder what's next. And I think na that's really the highlight of today's episode. I was just, doing my journal a while ago and sabi ko, what better way to share this message to the world than to actually be in an impromptu podcast session? So, if you're ready to know the secret to actually get what you want, without further ado, let's keep moving. So, enough with the cookies. Actually, the reason why I talked about this is because not just that it is so recent, it just happened last weekend. It is because I have been practicing and doing this for the last couple of years. And this has been life-changing for me. And as you may have known, last weekend, I felt like it's one of my biggest opportunity up to date. And I cannot even imagine because I know I did the work to be able to get that. So if you follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, you will know about this, okay? So I was given an opportunity to speak at the Personality Development Day of Miss Universe Philippines Batangas. And actually, napaka-fun and interesting ng story na to. And I want you, specifically you, to know about this because this will be life-changing for you, as it was really for me. Not too many people know about this, so I'll be sharing it today. I am a Batangueña. I think a couple of months ago, around October siguro or early November, nalaman ko na meron palang Miss Universe Philippines Batangas, first ever. Chinek ko yung page nila sa Facebook. Kasi ang una nilang post na nakita ko is yung silhouette ng mga girls na parang pa-suspense kung sino yung mga set of girls na lalaban for the first ever Miss Universe Philippines Batangas. And then I checked it. I feel like it's really, really a great initiative to have like that Miss Universe Philippines Batangas here. And it's really a big opportunity for women here in Batangas, for Batangueña beauty queens, to be able to showcase their advocacies, their stories, their projects, and their life and their beauty. So sabi ko, yeah, it's interesting. I used to join pageants before. And while it slipped my mind na possible na of course in the future I would want to join pageants. Pero during that time, it's so weird because of course I am on the content creation producing mindset. Ang iniisip ko, how can I be part of this organization without actually joining as a contestant or as a candidate? And then, sabi ko, paano kaya? And I was looking into this a lot of opportunities. And honestly, guys, hindi ko siya lang first time na pinag-isipan. Like, okay, na-check ko yung website nila, yung page nila, I'll pitch myself. No, it actually took me a lot of weeks before I finally got the courage na to get their email. So, ito na nga, after a couple of weeks, kinuha ko yung email nila sa Facebook page. Kasi nakita ko na nandun yung email nila sa details nila sa Facebook nila. So sabi ko, I've been doing this. I pitch myself to events. I am pitching myself naman to a lot of speaking engagement stuff. Why not pitch myself as a future host to the coronation night and all that stuff? I got the email. I emailed them. And syempre sa email, meron akong yung constant signature. Laging may signature every time na may create ako ng new email. So, in-email ko sila. I crafted an email and I'm throwing myself in the ring to be considered lang as one of their hosts. And sabi ko, it's not bad to try. It's not bad to try. After all, they don't know me. After all, my life still continues even if I get rejected. Even if my pitching or my email would be turned down or even if it won't be read, nothing will happen. Worst thing, no, there's actually no worst things. I will just send that email. So basically, I send that email. And honestly, every time I do this, I've been used to this. Yung mga rejection emails, I'm used to this. Even before I started in this industry, in this content creation, I've experienced a lot of rejection. So parang ako, okay, if you read it, okay. If not, okay lang din. If you read it and you turn down my invitation and my credentials, it's all okay. But, it so happened na siguro around 2 weeks na yata. Yeah, December ko na-receive yung call. It was my, I think, last day yata sa university, if I'm not mistaken. It's my final exam sa isa sa mga subject ko. And while I was on my way to go out of the university, kasi nga, uwi na din naman ako. I was with this friend of mine. A call was made. So, I don't usually answer calls, honestly. I don't know why. But I saw that call coming in and it's weird because there's a lot of missed calls na sa phone ko na hindi ako sumasagot ng tawag. Pero sinagot ko yung tawag na yon and medyo mahina pa yung signal sa school. So medyo, hello po, sino po ito? Tapos sabi niya, hi, is this Risha? Tapos sabi ko, yes, this is Risha. Tapos sabi niya, siya daw yung provincial director or director ng Miss Universe Philippines, Batangas. And I was like, oh my God. Super ingay sa hallway, pababa. Plus, dumaan pa ako ng canteen. So, sobrang ingay talaga. And I really made sure na marinig ko yung mga sinasabi. Actually, parang wala nga pumapasok sa utak ko nun kasi I was surprised. I didn't see it coming. What I expected was they will reach out to me via email, they will reply and, formalities. Pero hindi ko in-expect na they would even reach out to me via call. So, nagulat din yung kasama ko, yung friend ko na si Angeline. Actually, kasi tumigil talaga ako, kinausap ko lang siya. And then, I found out na meron pala silang personality development day this coming December 10. So, sabi nila, they're actually looking for a motivational speaker who could facilitate the event, who could help the girls improve or boost their confidence, their overall personality. And sabi ko, oh my God, I'm in! Of course, I'd be very willing to do that. And then, sabi din niya doon, let's talk also about the opportunity of hosting dun sa coronation night and all that stuff. But I really didn't think about it, honestly. Kasi what I am really focusing on is the idea that they actually answered my email. They reached out to me. We connected because I sent the email. We connected because I pitched myself. We got connected because I asked for it. So I didn't really think about what I initially asked, but what I was so interested in is really about what I do, since I've been into speaking for this year very consistently. So parang the topic was also something na I'm very passionate about. So sabi ko, God really works in mysterious ways. Kasi imagine, I could have not answered the call. There's a huge probability talaga na I won't answer the call because everyone in the family knows I hate answering calls. But it so happened that I saw that call coming, even if I wasn't silent, and I answered it. During that time, hindi clear sa akin yung instructions. I was just like saying yes, yes, yes. Oh my God. Kasi I was really clouded with this idea na, oh my God, this is because of my email. So, like a day or 2 days before, nag-reach out ulit ako kasi we were talking about the Viber group that we will be creating. And it was just so quick na event. Kasi akala ko magmi-meeting lang kami sa December 10. But it so happened na continue pala yung event nila. So, I was able to talk there. Yeah, I got to be a speaker at the Miss Universe Philippines Batangas Personality Development Day. The sole purpose of telling this story to you is not just because of my excitement. Kasi up until now, it feels surreal. My mom can't even imagine I got the chance to reach out to these amazing people, to this amazing MUPH Batangas team. So, it happened last weekend and I'm so grateful. Like hanggang ngayon, every time I think about it, I still smile. I'm still smiling because it's really a great opportunity for me. It is only a proof that if you want to get what you want, the secret here is to ask for it. I wouldn't be considered in the first place if I did not send the email. I would not be considered if I didn't gain the courage to ask for what I wanted. And don't you think that maybe this is also the same thing that's happening to you? How many opportunities have you missed in your lifetime just because you didn't ask questions? Just because you didn't ask for it? How many opportunities did you miss just because you were afraid to throw yourself in the ring? Just because you were afraid that you're not capable enough, you're not worthy enough, you're not good enough. But only if you asked, only if you gained the courage to ask for what you wanted, things would have been so much different. Like, I swear, things would have been so much different. We were having an early dinner dun sa favorite naming cafe. And I told my boyfriend na I sent an email sa MUPH Batangas team. And I told them I want to host their event. And actually, that itself is something I was proud of. That itself, just like sending the email, is already something I was very, very proud of. Rare are those people who can gain the courage to send an organization, who can pitch themselves out to do something. And I did that. I actually did that. My mentor would always tell me that opportunities are not always given to you. Sometimes we're not always lucky to be given all these big opportunities. Opportunities are something that you go out of your way to look for that big opportunity. The world isn't always kind to give you a lot of opportunities. It's your moral obligation to look for one. And I think that's what I did. I looked for the opportunity. I asked for it. I asked for what I wanted. And the reason why it's given to me is because I asked for it. And may this be a lesson to everybody, especially to you. When you want something so bad, gain the courage to ask for it. Kasi baka kaya hindi natin nakukuha kasi hindi natin hinihingi. Baka kaya hindi natin nakukuha yung opportunity na yun because we did not ask for it. The fact that I pitched myself, the fact that I sent that email, the fact that I asked for what I wanted, the fact that I told them I want to become a speaker, the fact that I told them that I want to host the event is a great proof that I believe in myself. It's a great proof that I'm confident with what I do. It is a great proof that I can work hard to be good at what I do. Because if you cannot go out there and tell people that you're good at this, if you cannot get out there and pitch yourself to get that opportunity, it only means that you yourself do not believe it's true. It only means na ikaw mismo hindi mo kayang ipagmalaki o gawin yung mga bagay na gusto mong gawin. If you want other people to believe in you, you've got to go out of your own way to believe in yourself. It's very easy to fool people online that they think na you're very confident to do what you're doing. But only when you're the one doing the work, only when you're the one who sent the email, only when you're the one pitching yourself out there. It's it's a different level of satisfaction. So right now, just have faith in you. Right now, have faith in your abilities, have faith in your beliefs, have faith in your values, have faith in the work that you do. Because you got to believe yourself first before you expect others to believe you. I think that's my biggest lesson from this journey. How can other people believe you if you yourself don't believe that you can do things? I think I found myself in this very random conversation with my boyfriend, and sabi niya, because I've been doing a lot of things during that time. So I've been doing talks, I've been doing this, tapos I do content online. Tapos sabi niya sa akin bigla out of nowhere, pero naniniwala ka na magaling ka? Naniniwala ka ba na magaling ka sa ginagawa mo? And it got me thinking like, oh my God, I haven't really thought about that. Like, parang never siya sumagi sa isip ko. And I was like, I believe so. I believe that I am good at what I do. And I wouldn't come this far if I'm not. I wouldn't enjoy this if I'm not. I wouldn't be happy doing this if I'm not. It just speaks for itself. Looking back, I knew that the reason why I am where I am right now is because I asked for it. I did the work. And this isn't just about this opportunity with the MUPH Batangas team. This isn't just about the opportunity of speaking at that particular event. Because looking back, the reason why I am here, like literally the reason why I'm here, the reason why you're listening to me is because I asked for it. It's because I worked hard. It's because I asked to be here. I would have been in a different place if I just let things happen. I did not let things happen. I make things happen. I asked for this. So maybe in your next opportunity, maybe right now, you should start practicing to be assertive, to really ask for what you want. If you want to be in charge of something, ask for it. If you want to be the leader in that particular group project, ask for it. If you want to speak at this particular event, email the organization, ask if there's an opportunity for you to speak. If you want other people to understand your feelings, tell them how you feel. You have to say something. There is no harm in asking. There is absolutely no harm in asking for what you want. If they reject you, then okay. If your email won't be read or if your message won't be read, it's okay. At least there will be no regret on your end because you know you did the work, because you know you did something. Before we even end this episode, I just want to share a quick story because I think this speaks a lot about my resilience when it comes to putting myself out there. I sent this particular organization that I want to speak at their event at that time, which was early this year. It's been a dream of mine to be a speaker at this particular event ever since high school. So I just got the opportunity. I saw the email. I sent them one that I told them that I would be, I would appreciate it if I would at least be considered. And they emailed me back and they told me I am considered. They will consider my application to speak at their event. And then, like, a couple of weeks after, they told me that they go different ways. They decided to go different ways. And they have a lot of speakers na naka-line up. So, they regret to inform me that my application will not be moving forward. But then, it was still an honor and an opportunity on my part because still I was considered. It is still a very beautiful opportunity because I was considered. It is better than not being considered at all. Does it make sense? Because maganda pa din na nakapag-apply ka. Maganda pa din na na-considered ka. Maganda pa din na isa ka sa mga pinagpipilian. Kasi mas less yung regret doon compared sa hindi ka talaga nag-try. It was still a great opportunity even if you got rejected. At least you tried. At least you did the work on your end. At least you did something. It is still better than not trying at all. It is still better than not doing anything at all. It is still better than just, lying on your bed and waiting for things to happen. At least you did the work. At least you made things happen, even if you got rejected. In life, we will be bumping into a lot of opportunities. And it may seem like this opportunity is for us. It may seem like a big break for us. But maybe these opportunities will just teach us lessons. Maybe these rejections will just teach us lessons. One way or another, we still win. We still got considered. We still tried. We still practiced. It was still a training. So there should be no regrets at all. So friends, especially to you, if you have learned something today, it would be just first, just go do it. Do not wait for things to be perfect. Waiting in that kind of belief, in that kind of mindset is a very dangerous place to be. This isn't just about waiting. It's actually how you behave while waiting. So right now, as early as now, don't wait for things to be perfect because you're waiting for nothing. That someday should be now. Second thing, to get what you want, you have to ask for it because there is no harm in asking. Let's teach each other to be assertive, to ask for what we want, regardless if we will be rejected, regardless if we will be laughed at. At least at the end of the day, walang regrets kasi you did your work. You did the part. And third thing is be ready. Be ready to be rejected. Be ready to be turned down. Be ready to receive harsh comments from others. Be ready to receive negative talks from others because it's all normal. And only if you will consider all those as opportunities to learn, as constructive feedback, you will thrive. Believe me, you will thrive. That's about it, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I guess it's not really bad for my first time filming myself. And I'm actually looking forward to a lot more ways in which I can connect with you. Especially right now that I have my camera with me. Pwedeng, aside from this, you would also see me on YouTube. I hope you also support me there because I'll be consistent there starting from now on. That's just it. I hope that you learned something today. Aside from me, of course, you supporting me, I would love it if you also do the work. Because this is not just about listening to me. This is not just about being motivated. This is not just about being inspired. This is about the challenge after listening. This is about doing the work after. This is about being committed to working on yourself right after you listen something inspiring. Oh my god, I talk so fast. But yeah, thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for sticking with me. And I'm really, really hearing you. There would be a lot of amazing episodes coming in. And before we end this, of course, may assignment kayo like always. You have 2 questions to answer. First is on the Q&A section, what would you do Or what dreams would you pursue if you knew you couldn't fail? Oh my god, that's a very beautiful question. What would you pursue if you knew you couldn't fail? And in the poll section, of course, we're gonna use it as well. The question for the poll section is, did you miss any opportunities in your life just because you didn't ask questions? Just because you didn't ask for it? I'm actually excited to see what you guys think. Kasi, I don't know, this has been very special to me. I really, really stand by this, that if you want to get what you want, you have to ask for what you want. Because if you don't ask, the answer will always be a no. Again, this has been your friend, Risha. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Please know that I am grateful for you and I am rooting for you big time. I'll see you in the next few days, and please don't forget to always keep moving.